kick it off.
Hello everyone. I've got a dual. Is this working? Is it working everyone? I have the dual role of I gave away Amy, and I'm doing the best man speech because the best man doesn't want to. So on behalf of Amy, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for all of you who made the arduous journey, especially the ones who trekked all the way from Mount Eliza. Yeah. It's traditional on behalf of the bride to thank the person that's paid for the event, so thank you Martin, and for Amy, get used to it. Yeah. Yes, we got to know Amy quite well on our holiday in Vietnam, and we got a glimpse of what married life was going to be. Martin got a nasty skin infection and refused medical treatment until he looked like the last one out of Chernobyl. And we actually couldn't convince him to go to the doctor until Amy put her foot down, and that's when action happened. And I think he only went to the doctor because he knew she would have to rub the ointment on. Yeah, and also we taught Amy had some English lessons for Amy when we were in Vietnam. We taught her a couple of phrases that would be totally necessary for a marriage with Martin, and I think it went something like, "Shut up, asshole." Yeah.
Is that in your notes?
That's my notes. Yeah, that's on my notes. Yeah.
I'm just reading ahead.
Right. And Amy would also like to thank Heather for giving Martin away, but believe me, Amy, she's been trying it for 55 years and getting best. Right, back to the best man stuff. And Martin said he wanted it short and sweet, so I thought we'd start with a list of his achievements. And moving right along. Right, I first met Martin in 1987, fresh off the plane, and he interviewed me for my first job in Australia. He hired me and became my best friend. We had some interesting times working at AFCO Finance. And the seniority pecking order at AFCO was the higher up in the management ranks you got, the further back in the office you got to sit. And I got promoted to just sitting right in front of Martin. And he got totally frustrated with my ability to listen to my conversation and his conversation at the same time. And that resulted in all the planter boxes in the office being moved in between my desk and Martin's desk. So clients came in to get loans from George of the Jungle. Yeah, it was quite funny, yes. It was also at AFCO when Martin first tried to kill me. Do you remember Dwayne AAA?
Yes, I do.
Yes, we went to repossess Dwayne's car. And Dwayne's car didn't work, so Martin decided we would tow it with his company car. So I was in the bomb with no engine and no brakes. And he pulls up at a roundabout and waits until a car was just at the right spot for him to get through and me to scream in the towed bomb. You remember that, don't you? Yes, he was watching in the rearview mirror while I was going, ah! Yeah, we had some fun times. One of our hobbies was to go ferreting. And Martin bought a ferret and he called it Pugsley. And Pugsley, the tame ferret, would go to work with him and everybody would pick it up and stroke it and love Pugsley. But somehow or other, Martin trained Pugsley to turn into an attack ferret whenever I came near. Even if I lifted it by the tail, it managed to flip in midair and grab on. And on more than one occasion, he had to prise it off my finger while I screamed. Yeah, just another recounting of a tale of Martin. I don't know if you all know, but Martin's actually a martial arts expert. Yes, he doesn't look like it, but he is. And on one famous occasion, we went to a barbecue at Easter at an Italian. Yes, you remember. Yes, Italian family's house. Yes. And this family had a rhesus monkey, and the rhesus monkey was very badly behaved, so it was pegged on a chain. And as they fed Martin grappa, as well as his normal fosters, he got more and more into the party mood, and he sat down on the edge of the group that were chatting, but he was in range of the monkey. And we warned him of the dangers. but every time the monkey attacked, Martin kung fu. But the more beer and the more grappa he took, the less attention he paid to the monkey, until he tried to kung fu it while still conversing. And we all laughed while the monkey latched onto his hand.
Can I just say, in all seriousness, that wound, I live with that, and I said to people, have you ever met anyone who's been attacked by a monkey? And very few people have, and that was a scar that I wore with pride for a long time. Thank you.
It's my speech, so don't interrupt. One of the major personality features that you will get to know with Martin is his complete lack of judgment. In fact, he calls me Mr. Judgmental, and I call him Mr. No Judgment. And while working at EVCO, we had lots and lots of clients that lived in the Housing Commission area in Werribee. And Martin befriended a lot of them because they all hero worshipped him, because someone who could speak English properly could actually talk to them. But anyway, one particular family, I was quite distressed that he made friends with them, and let him know when he was distressed about my judgmentalism. Even when they parked the stolen horse float in his carport, he still tried to defend him, and he was still trying to defend him until the guy went into the witness protection program. Oh, yeah. Anyway. The other endearing feature that you'll find out about is his vice-like memory. Never forgets a thing. So he met me in 1987, very shortly after he introduced me to his other best friends, Andrew, Eric and Simon, and I think it was about the mid-90s when he stopped introducing us again. But finally, I just want to end with, I like to wind him up, the idea of the bridegroom? Yeah, the best man speech is to bit of a roast for the groom. But Martin and I bicker, we fight, we have strong differences of opinion, we take great pains to upset each other as much as we can. On more than one occasion his mother has asked, why are you two friends? Because we're not friends, Martin really is my brother from another mother. And that complete lack of judgment that I've joked about is part of his complete openness and complete and total generosity. And he would give anything for anyone, and love you, Martin. And Amy, you're a very lucky girl. You don't know it yet, but one day it will dawn on you, yes. And I'd just like to say congratulations and welcome to the family.
You gave me a beautiful opening line. Welcome to the family, Amy, and you're a lucky woman. I don't think so. Amy?
Oh no, I forgot one of the major roasting things.
Stand closer because the radio.
I have to tell you this one because this one really made me laugh. I nearly actually died laughing. Martin decided to have a very quiet 40th birthday party and only invite a small select group of people out for dinner. You remember? Yes. Yes. And when he got up to make his 40th birthday speech, he said, look, I didn't want a big affair, I didn't want a lot of people here, I only wanted my closest friends. I can count my close friends on one hand. And everybody in the 12-person group looked at each other and wondered whether they were one or not.
Oh, there he is, that's okay.
Never lost.
I couldn't see.
Sorry.
He gets
I had
anxious.
to tell you
He gets
that one.
anxious when I'm out of sight.
Stand forward. The radio mic's not picking up.
As I was coming here and preparing for today, it was all very exciting, and I just felt really touched by what a wonderful opportunity everyone that we care about and love is here today, and it's really special. It's lovely to be part of such a nice group of people. And I'd rather you turn your devices off. I don't want this to be on record, but I actually do love my brother. Don't tell him.
He didn't hear.
Didn't he? Oh, okay. And of course, I want my brother to be happy and have a lovely life. And he's met Amy, and he's chosen Amy to be his wife. And Amy has done so much for Martin. I don't think Amy's, what did you say before? I got it around the wrong way. I think Amy has enriched Martin's life. He's found a lovely lady to share things with. She looks after him. She does so much for Martin. She cooks beautiful food, which Martin loves. She cares for him in a way that I wouldn't.
That would be illegal, Janet.
Yeah. So Amy, and I'm very aware that Amy's here, and she hasn't been as lucky as we have to have her close friends and family with her, which must be hard. But we welcome you to our family, Amy. You look so beautiful today. I was really touched when Martin and Amy were together, and Martin said to Amy, you probably didn't hear it, but he said, you look breathtaking. I thought, a lovely way to start your married life together. So, yeah, just, as I say, this is really special, and it's just so much fun. And Martin wanted to share it with the people he loves and cares about. With the one exception, that's Trevor, and that's more of an obligation thing. So, and to finish up, I just want to share what you said earlier, that it's a very emotional day today. Even the cake has tears. That's it, folks.
Across to Eric, and Eric's going to be closing toast.
Oh, sorry, did I steal your line?
Okay, we all know Trevor's got the gift of the gab, so that's the way he did the best man speeches. But I've known Martin for 43 years, 34 years ago he was my best man at my wedding. And look, I wish him all the best. I'd like everyone to be upstanding. I'm sure we all agree that we wish Martin and Amy all the best. So to Martin and Amy, we toast to the best for the future. Martin and Amy. Martin. You've always said that.
And I will hand the microphone across to the man of the moment, Martin. And of course I have a long history with Martin as well. We worked together as DJs over the years. And one thing that always happened with Martin was, he would turn up to these parties and tell the same joke every time. And I'll call on Martin to tell that joke.
Are you referring to the cannibal joke?
That would be the joke, Martin, yes.
Cannibal?
Go on.
Are you serious?
Well, Martin would turn up to a job, and without fail, he would tell this joke over the microphone, regardless of who was in the room, and he would tell this joke endlessly to the point that he was at one function a year later, and the kids came up and said, "You haven't done well. You haven't told the joke." I mean, he was renowned for this joke. It's shocking.
Rocco, do you remember the cannibal joke?
No.
You don't?
He's already told us.
I've told our table already.
Okay, alright, I will tell it very quickly. This is the cannibal joke. The husband came home, walked into the kitchen and said to his wife, "Oh, am I too late for dinner?" And his wife said, "Yes, everybody's eating."
Every party, folks, every party.
And then the wife said, "I don't like the look on your mother's face." And she said, and he said, "Just push it aside and just eat the chips." Sorry.
I'm going to keep this short. My job is
You
to
won't.
just... No, I will.
You
Thank you, Martin. Thank you.
Next.
My job is just to thank a few people, and there is a thank you to my second cousin, who is the daughter of Cousin Gut and the granddaughter of Uncle Gut, and she would like to say a few words, and then I'll officially start my speech. Amanda, our official photographer, would you like to say a few words?
Yes.
Amanda.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
Hello everyone. Is this on?
You're holding a big question.
Very good. Seriously, so Martin, yeah, my second cousin. And I'd just like to say that we're both a bit crazy, And throughout my whole life since 13, my great aunt Heather, over there, represent, and Martin, have come to visit me in hospital every single time. So that's like once a year, if not more. And I've lived in the Dandenong Rangers, Shep, and just like Preston and Albert Park. So that's a pretty big thing. Like every single time they come visit me, take me out for food, got me Macca's, even when I was vegetarian. And yeah, like I just really am so happy and like grateful for that forever. And I just wanted to say congrats to both of you. You're like a perfect couple. You look dazzling. You always are, Amy. And thanks, Martin, for being good mate, second cousin, etc. Good luck and such. And yeah, party hard. PT.
Okay. What does PT mean?
Party fucking time!
Get that? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Ni hao, chin chin, wo dai di ao, wo hoa cheesa. What I just said to those monolistic people among us in Mandarin was, how are you? Please listen. On behalf of my wife and I, I'd like to say, and I mean this sincerely, what a great honour and real privilege it is for all of you to be here at our wedding. And I just want to say a few thank yous, and I'll keep it brief. I was going to do the invitations on A4 letterhead because I wanted, being a financial planner, I wanted to keep costs down, and I thought, it's just a wedding. What's wrong with it? In fact, I was actually thinking of just ringing everyone and saying, we're having a wedding, would you like to come? Because anyone that's been married will know, as soon as you mention the word wedding, you can hear the cash registers ring. The cost of the cake doubles everything. Anyway, when Greg Winder heard that I was going to do A4 invitations, he told his wife Louise, who made it abundantly clear in no uncertain terms that was unacceptable. So thanks to Louise, you actually got official invitations, and they were done by Jessie, who's standing here too. Thank you, Jessie. They were truly inspirational. And also I want to thank my dear friend Robert Huggins, who charges for a wedding like this. He is a specialist wedding DJ. He charges a lot of money, and he's doing this today to me for nothing. Robert, thank you so much. I also want to thank my best man Eric and his beautiful wife Annette, who have arranged some secret accommodation for Amy and I.
It's not secret anymore.
For our honeymoon.
Coming back, aren't we?
I also want to thank Simon for driving the wedding car today, and it looked beautiful. Great car, and you did a great job. Thank you for that. I've already thanked Amanda, the second cousin, and mentioned her relationship. And Ashley, I also want to thank you for the dress you're wearing. The Asian theme is spectacular in the red skirt, everybody. That's Ashley Winder. I've also got up here looking lovely tonight is Vera, Moya and Sonati's daughter Vera. You look great, Vera, thank you. With the godchildren, we missed one. I don't know how it happened, but Brandon got missed out. I've actually got Brandon is my godson, and he's with us tonight. I've also got Troy, Morgan and Paige, my godchildren, and gee, I'm proud to have them here. They've all grown up, as most young people do. It's funny, no matter what happens in life, we all have ups and downs and sometimes mix with the wrong crowds, but in the end, we all seem to come through and develop into mature people, and I'm surrounded by some wonderful people here today. I also want to thank David Runtoul and David Hickson. When I was sick back in '93 in hospital, they came and visited me what seemed like every day and supported me tremendously, and I'm so glad you've made the time to come over and be here today at my special occasion. And also Ralph Marrison, my personal trainer, for reading that beautiful love poem today. Thank you, Ralph. Couldn't think of anyone with a better voice other than me to have that. I also have a mate, Ian Ruxton. Some of you may know Bruce Ruxton from the RSL. He passed away sadly, but Ian's still alive, and Ian is the most unreliable person I know. And I said, in fact, Andrew and I decided the only way we'd invite Ian was if he paid a security deposit. So I would get out of pocket. Ian, would you like to come up? Andrew's got your
No, that's me. I've got the deposit refunded.
Come over here, Andrew.
I'm not sure it works. Come on, Rocco.
Presentation.
And look, Rocco, don't take this the wrong way.
There's your refund.
We were actually hoping you wouldn't turn up, so it'd make $100. Thank you for coming, mate.
Yeah, have a great day. Enjoy it, everyone. Fantastic.
Now, everyone that's here today, almost without exception, I could thank, but let's just get on party. Two people I must. Excuse me. I'd love to
You
thank.
said this was only going to be short.
I'm finishing now, I promise.
Thank you.
If it wasn't for this person, none of us would be here right now. This is perhaps arguably the most important person in my life, apart from you, and that's my beautiful mother, Heather. You know, anyone who knows my mum, and if you don't know her, make time before you go just to introduce yourself. She's gold, and she's sitting over there. Wave, Mum, will you? So there she is. And the last person, of course, is my beautiful bride. And Amy, you make me a better person, you really do, because I'm a very selfish person, and you're teaching me to share, and I love you to death. Thank you so much. Thank
Give
you.
us a kiss, come on.
And now here comes Robert, who can't afford 2 radio mics, so he's got to borrow this one here.
Thanks for nothing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the traditions that happens at a wedding is that we pick up a piece of cutlery. If you just grab a piece of cutlery and tap the glasses. Now, when this happens, our couple is supposed to kiss. Okay, that's wonderful, and you're all very good tappers. Now, one of the things that happens at a wedding reception is that it's quite often an opportunity that people like to take to give the new couple advice. And so we're going to do that today, and we are going to do the following. When you pick up the glasses or the cutlery next time, there are some couples in the room who are more senior than this couple. So when you tap those glasses, those couples are to get up and demonstrate to our new couple, Amy and Martin, how they should kiss. Now these are experienced couples, and so you can come into the middle of the floor, or you can do it at the table, but you need to stand, and we'll give them a round of applause. So the next time you tap those glasses, I'll nominate a couple. But now, main course is served. Oh, we're already doing it. All right, we'll get to a couple. No worries. Well, you have to play hard on that. Come on. All right, here it is. So our first couple is Jesse Summers and Alex Brooks. So stand and show them how to kiss.
Come on, guys. On you go.